Previously, when undertaking the 16-8 challenge.
Why won't it connect to there? Oh my god. Oh. I think we might have just had it, guys.
But the question is, will I be any more successful this year and complete the challenge? Or will I fail the challenge for a third consecutive year? Hello and welcome back to the third year of the 16-8 challenge. Yeah, we're attempting this for a third year in a row. This is my National Roller Coaster Day special video. If you've not seen the last 2 years, basically I have 16 minutes here to build 8 rides, hence the name 16-8, which is also taken from the fact that Roller Coaster Day is on the 16th of August, so the 16th day of the 8th month of the year. And yeah, pretty much 8 rides we've got to build, including 1 roller coaster with an excitement rating of at least 5, and they've all got to have a queue line and an entrance basically connected back to a main path that connects to the park entrance. You'll have seen there from the introduction and from last 2 years' videos that I've gone in with kind of a hyper coaster strategy, trying to get this excitement rating as high as possible by installing a load of airtime hills. That's not what we're going to be doing here. In fact, what we're going to be doing this time is, well, let me explain, because this is something I've sort of looked into more since the last 2 years, you know, to try and figure out ways to get this sort of to work, get the excitement rating as high as possible whilst building as little as possible, because obviously the more we build of this roller coaster, you know, the longer it is, you know, the longer it's going to take to build, basically. Now, longer coasters with loads and loads of elements don't necessarily mean you're going to get a higher excitement rating. The excitement rating in Planet Coaster is calculated as an average overall, and it's basically influenced by kind of how excited your guests would be feeling on the ride, you know, in real life, if that coaster was to be in real life, thinking about like real people. So things like speeds help with it, going fast. Airtime hills especially are a good way to increase your excitement, as well as inversions. Now, what I've done in the last kind of 2 years is build like a massive hypercoaster with a good few airtime hills that was quite long. However, with it being an average, the ride does not have to necessarily be really long for you to get a high excitement rating. Yes, it does need to be long enough in that, you know, the extreme values at the high end of the excitement ratings, so say you're getting 10s and 11s, you know, sort of over way the sort of lower values which you'll get when you sort of your train's like slowing down, going across straight track for a while, going over brakes, you know, those sort of things lower your excitement rating. So what you want to do is sort of limit those to as little as possible on the ride, and that's how you get a high excitement rating. So technically, you know, a sort of 30-second launch coaster with a couple of airtime hills, a good launch with good speed, with very few flat track sections that doesn't spend a while on sort of brake sections or kind of slow sections of the ride, excluding lift hills. Lift hills tend to put your excitement rating up because obviously you're travelling up to the top, and when you reach the top, you know, sort of that excitement of reaching the top, because obviously a lift hill's traditionally at the start of the ride, so lift hills don't tend to put your excitement rating down too much. But yeah, so with that in mind, the strategy I'm going to go for here is basically building a small launch coaster, you know, that has a few airtime hills in there, a couple of turns, and that should do it for us. But we're going to need to build a path out first. My plan is then to build the coaster, and then to build the other flat rides and connect everything up. So we've got 16 minutes here on the clock, and you're going to see a timer on screen in a second when I start the clock. So I think without further ado, let's stop waffling on here and let's actually get into it. So we're going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So immediately here, I'm going to twist the camera around so we're here by the entrance, and I'm immediately going to go into the paths menu. I'm going to get out the first path here. I sort of see, and I'm going to build out a reasonable length so we can be sure we get these rides in. Right, that should be good. I'm now going to go into the coasters menu, and did I place a thing down there? And we're going to get out the Talk coaster, the Premier Rides launch coaster. I mean, come on, we've got to do this time. Sometimes the game may lag, so if that happens, I might have to stop the clock to sort of compensate for that, because that has happened in previous years. So I'm going to place this down. I'm worried I did that a bit too far from the entrance here. We're going to get to 100 miles per hour. So we're going to do about 10 sections of straight track. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're then going to go into a curve, and I'm going to make this quite steeply banked, if it lets me in. Oh, we're getting lag here. I'm just going to stop the clock 1 second. And how far are we on so far? 14 minutes 45, so yeah, that's decent. Right, it's stopped lagging now, so I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry guys, this may happen. I kind of jinxed it there, didn't I? Haha. But we're going to go into a curve now. When we do that, and 15 degrees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm having to do some quick maths here to calculate all the angles and stuff, but obviously 15 sections of 15-degree track, obviously 12 times 15 is 180, so yeah. We're then going to go into an airtime hill, and that's going to shallow out. I'm going to go down. Sorry guys, I'm not going to talk that much here because obviously I'm concentrating, so I'm sorry if I'm quiet for a while of this, but you can obviously enjoy me sort of building while the timer is ticking down to 0. We're not going to fail this, guys. Come on, we've got to do it this year. I just know we can. When we finish the coaster, I'll do a quick check. Just hope that timer started, or I'm going to have to start this challenge over again. I'm doing this on my phone, so anything could happen, because it's not been reliable in the past 2 years. The first year when I did this in 2018, I actually had to start the entire challenge again, because it didn't start ticking the timer again when I told it to. Sorry if I'm making no sense, I'm just trying to concentrate. At 45 degrees, bank to 75 degrees, and we're also going to do 15 degree sections here again, so we're going to do 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. So we're getting to the end of the layout now, guys. You can tell it's a much shorter coaster than last year. However, I am certain that this will work. I just hope it does better than last year, because last year I actually had to edit the coaster because it didn't get to the excitement rating of 5. We were fine in 2018. I really messed it up last year, actually, this challenge. How many airtime hills? Should we do we'll do another one for good luck. But the coaster is obviously the most time-consuming thing. Right, we're just going to go to brakes here, because it's really close to the station. Can we auto-complete from there, please? There we go. Right, how much time are we on? How much time? 11 minutes. Right. I don't think we ever finished the coaster this quickly, which is understandable with a new method. I am going to test that while we quickly connect the entrance. Please say I've... Wait, what's... I don't think... Oh, I messed that up. Right. Oh dear. Clicked on the complete wrong thing. So this is it. When you're under pressure, you panic. when you're actually doing the challenge itself, you know, when you're doing this normally, you don't make silly mistakes like that. Right, come on. Just place the entrance, for goodness sake. There we go. Right, we need to quickly go into the queue menu. Get a queue. Any queue will do. Right, this is where it can go a bit wrong. I built that way too far away from the entrance as well. Right, give me the end. There we go. You do not realise how stressful this is, guys. I'm trying to build this. Right, go away. There we go. I'm trying to build this thing as quick as possible. I shouldn't have built a station this far away. Putting these queues in is actually one of the hardest things. Right, let me double check that that excitement rating is what we want it to be. Hopefully it's good. Right, good, it's 8.1, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. 9 minutes 48 seconds remaining. Right, come on. Right, we've got 9 minutes to put these rides in. We're going to go for gentle rides because they're a bit smaller. Gentle rides. And we're going to put in dodgems. Right, we've got 7 rides. I'm going to try and put the smallest ones in I can. Obviously to reduce the amount of time it's going to take to connect all these entrances up. I'm going to put an entrance and an exit on that. And we're going to connect those up. We're going to do 2 at a time. Oh damn, I built that way too far away again. Damn, I built that so far away. Okay, it's getting night, so I'm going to quickly set it back to day. There we go. I've totally messed up on these entrances. There we go, that's now connected. Time to do the dodgems. And where on earth is the entrance for this thing? Why have I put it round the back? Oh no, I didn't even do the entrance. Silly me. I'm trying my best not to look at the clock, but I'm so tempted. Right, 2 done. Come on. Let's do number 3 now. Forgot to mention these all have to be different rides as well. That's another rule I made. I've completely made up this challenge myself, basically. Oh, did I just stop it there? No, I didn't. Right, 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Dear me, this is stressful. You guys do not realise how stressful this is, especially when I've failed the challenge twice already in previous years. Right, that's 3rd ride done, dusted. Time to go to the 4th ride now. Okay, ride number 4, put it down. Oh dearie me. Exit path. Whoa. Right, ride number 5 now. Come on, ride number 5. get you out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do this little thing here. Actually, I think it's a thrill ride, that. But yeah, I'm gonna give you an entrance and an exit. This is the fastest I've built in Planet Coaster ever. Right, how long have we got? How long have we got? We've got 5 minutes 25 seconds. So, come on guys. 2 rides to go. Alright, that's a different one, so it's okay. I was worried that was the same one, but it's not. Right, ride number 6 is done. So, ride number 7. It's worth mentioning, guys, I've never specified that any of these rides have to be tested or anything like that. So that doesn't matter as such. However, I am going to set them all testing. When we've done this, putting in the entrance now, putting in the exit, and then we got to connect these. And when we've connected these, my friends, that means that we have successfully completed this challenge. So, well, it does if we're not. There we go. Right, come on. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. And that, my friends, is the challenge complete. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining, we've done it. The challenge is complete. After our 3rd attempt, 3rd time lucky, we've completed it. So, we're going to test all these rides. And you know what? We'll test them all. See? And to prove to you, see that's open, we're going to open that. We're also going to open this one. We're just going to open them all. You know, we're going to open the park. Guests are going to start coming in. And we're going to ride the coaster to end this video. We've done it, guys. I mean, thank goodness for that. After 3 years, we've completed this challenge. Wow, it took long enough, didn't it? Tell you, the coaster makes all the difference. That new coaster layout really did it for us. That went really smoothly, actually. Obviously, I could have done a bit better in terms of sort of doing the paths, because I could have saved a bit of time by moving some of the rides closer. But overall, that was a very good attempt compared to the past 2 years. I can already hear guests flooding in to this park. We have a working theme park and we did it in just 16 minutes. I mean, like, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that, indeed. So we're just going to open this now. I'm going to open the coaster. And then we're going to take a ride on the coaster itself. How many guests have we got in? Let's see. We've got already 500 guests in. No social distancing, though, by the looks of things. Come on, guys. We're in a global pandemic. You need socially distance. But, yeah, we've got a working theme park in 16 minutes. Like, yeah. I bet not many people can say they got a working theme park in 16 minutes. Let's open the signature attraction now. And, oh, it needs testing. Oh, it needs testing. One sec. Why is it saying that? Oh, the queue, it's saying the queue's not connected, but, I mean, you know what? I think for that, we're going to start the clock. Come on, we've got 3 minutes to connect this queue. Why is that not connected? Why is that not connected? I mean, as long as we restart the clock, it's technically not cheating, is it? So let's restart it. Come on, we can get this connected in 3 minutes. There we go. Let's stop it. When my phone loads up, there we go. So we did that technically in 3 minutes 35 seconds, but I mean it's done now. You know, let's open this coaster then. Wow, I can't believe I never saw that, but you know, you can't say that was cheating because obviously I did, you know, start the timer again. I didn't do anything associated with the challenge when that timer was stopped because obviously I did everything else, but yeah, we did it. The coaster's operating, and yeah, I can't believe that path just wasn't quite connected, but yeah, 3 minutes 35 seconds is the current time. Maybe we'll have to see if we can beat the record one day. In fact, you know, you see if you can beat the record on this challenge, and comment your times down below. Do that, comment your times down below. We're going to ride this coaster now, and oh, those are some sharp brakes. Alright, let's ride the coaster, and then we'll have a look at the ratings, and then we'll end this off. So, here we go. Oh, we just got to wait for the awful operations of Planet Coaster. Right, I'm speeding up time because operations on Planet Coaster are very slow. Come on. Right, let's jump on this quickly. Right, one sec. There we go. Around the corner. Told you there was just some steep sort of corners, but there you go. Plenty of airtime over them hills. And yeah, that's the challenge completed fair and square. As I said, obviously there was that path issue, but I didn't do anything associated to the challenge when it was, you know, I stopped the timer, obviously, and yeah, in relation to me, like, not connecting that path quite properly, but I mean, let's face it, I completed the challenge, didn't I? So, what have we got there? We've got a duration of 35.6 seconds, because obviously it's such a short ride. Track length of 3,215 foot. Maximum speed of 100 miles per hour, of course, because that's what we launched it to. Average speed of 62 miles per hour. Biggest drop 64 foot, because we just put some small airtime hills in there, so nothing big, too big. Max lateral G-force 1.27, which isn't too bad actually. I thought it might be higher. Max vertical G-force 4.37, which is actually, that's actually good. That's very forceful. Minimum vertical G-force minus 3.91. That would really be too high for humans to withstand in real life. That'd be really dangerous. Max forward G-force 0.87, and minimum forward G-force minus 2.29, which again is quite high. Total air time count 9, and 3.8 seconds of air time, and obviously very low for the track scenery rating because we didn't theme it. Those are actually some really good stats for the coaster. In terms of being able to ride that in real life, apart from maybe the negative G-force, the laterals possibly, but they're not too bad, and the minimum forward G-force, obviously because of those sharp brakes at the end. Apart from, which, I mean, you could get whiplash from that probably, so, but apart from that, that's a pretty rideable coaster, so, I mean, we've done well to make a theme park that's, apart from the coaster, you know, pretty safe, you know, small theme park in 16 minutes. Yeah. And there's Rush at Thorpe Park over there. We've got Dodgems, there we go. Rush has got a big queue today. Anyone from Thorpe Park, actually, well, not from Thorpe Park, but who visits a lot, comment down below how big a queue does Rush usually get, because this is big. Let me actually check what's the time on this, because you can click on these rides and sort of check the time. What's the queue time for this? What's the 11 minutes? I'm sure Rush gets longer queues than that. I can't believe that's 11 minutes, although that looks more like 20 minutes, but oh well. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this video. You know, this is sort of the end now. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell to enable notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Possible challenges in the future I might do similar to this, who knows, because I mean we've done this challenge now, so I'm going to have to think of a new one for next National Roller Coaster Day. I mean, we could try and beat our time obviously, but I mean realistically, you know, I'm sure you guys who've been watching since 2018 are getting a bit bored of this now. So, yeah, I think we'll do something new. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.